Dog hand. We are live.
We are. Hi, everyone. There's so many people in here right now. So I'm going to go down the list. Hey, Jenna. Hey, Carolyn. She's using Sean's name. Lady Swan, of course. Hey, Mike. I sent you the invite. Hey, Jessica. Mudcon's girl.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Batman.
Fallen
hey,
Angel.
Jonathan. Francis, yeah, Fallen Angel. Hope everyone's having a good night. I think I got most everybody in Ghost Mafia, of course, and Mudcon.
Okay, here's another trip, and here's another trick that you can do when you're calling out names in the chat. If you go up there to those three dots where you popped it out before, and you click on participants, it gives you the list of every active participant, and you can call them out. There's Bruce Batman, Fallen Angel, Jenna Randolph, Karen Crutchner, Kelsey's Paranormal, KJ Jammer, Mudcon's Girl, Supernatural Lost Adventures, and Tracy Garland. Active participants.
Hey, guys. Awesome. Hey, everyone.
Mike.
Hope y'all are well.
Mike P in the house.
Mike P.
What up, though? How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good. How are you, Mike?
Been a busy day for me.
All I can say is thank God it's Friday.
Amen.
Crickets.
It's pretty good. What?
Supernatural Lost Adventures, Stephanie Crowley.
Hey, Stephanie. I'm glad you were able to make it this time.
Batman, what's up? He is vertical and breathing. That's always good.
It's the little things.
Yes, the little things for sure.
No.
Christine's about to come on here in just a minute.
Tracy Garland, what's up, girl?
I think I've got it clicked on your face still.
Patty
it was on your face.
Is on rating time. What? What's rating
Patty,
time?
Heather, and Clay is on. I don't know.
Maybe you're going to get rated by them. I don't know.
Oh, they're saying they're on, and we're going to rate them. We might hear in a little bit. I know Patty's on right now. I think Heather and Clay are supposed to later, but right now we're going to focus on this. I got to figure out where Christine wants the link sent. She told me to send it to her. Let me see.
Let's see.
Melanie Harris, what's up? Hi, all.
Hey, Melanie.
I just sent it to her Hangout, so.
Okay, thank you. So I want to let everyone know that I got a P.O. box. I'm so excited.
Oh, snap.
Yes. And it's in it should be in the description of this live video, actually. Christine said she'll be a few minutes, but she'll be on. Hi, Zach. We've got a lot of new people that just subscribed. So there's probably going to be a lot of new people hopping on tonight. Let's make them feel welcome.
Hello
do you promote networking in your streams, or because I know some people don't. Some people don't want to see the I got you, stuff going on out there.
I don't mind it. I want everyone to show love. It don't bother me too bad.
So what you're
Now, if
saying?
they're going to sit there, damn it.
What you're saying is, if there's somebody out there in the chat that you don't recognize or you don't know, go check out their channel. Hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of their videos, and leave a comment so they can come back to you.
Heck yeah. Y'all do it.
You do that too well.
I know.
How many times
I
have you
suck.
said that, Ghost?
I have
Yeah,
no
really.
clue. Many times.
He said it. He said it like 3 times the other night, and I was like, "Okay." I just couldn't do it.
Low key, I look forward to hearing it each and every time.
When I do my networking streams, I'm always like, I'll say that as fast as I can, and then go and ramble right on into. And don't forget, you got 200 characters or less in the chat where you can put a brief description about your channel or what you like to do. It'll help draw more attention to you. You know, I like to do that better than, like, if they want to self-promote, they can put a description about what their channel is about instead of, hey, I sub to you, come sub me back. It's
or
Yeah.
sub for
better if
sub.
they
Yeah.
say, I'm a paranormal channel. I like to do ghost hunting and spirit box.
Yeah.
Gives them something to read. And if I see them in my chats, I'll read them out and help promote their channel a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Uber
I feel the
Goober in the
exact way.
house. What's up, girlie?
Uber.
Francis is going to be coming up for a few. I know she's probably got a live tonight too.
There was a lot of awesome people in Francis's last night.
And
Yeah.
I freaking missed it. I fell asleep. I messaged her. I said, I'll be on there in a few minutes to say, hey, I can't stay long. And I fell asleep.
Yeah, there was this one guy on there, Ghost Mafia. He was a strange one. I don't know. But
Yeah, I saw that. I laid down in bed. I pulled up her screen, and there's like the whole bottom was full of people. I was like, good God, who all's on here?
It was literally almost. It was an all-star panel.
Yeah. I think I commented on that. You commented back, Mike. I said all-star.
Y'all tweet this out. And welcome everyone that is new. Zach, that's a new name. Uber Goober's a new name.
Oh, you don't know Uber Goober?
Oh, you don't know
no.
Uber Goober?
Uber
She's
Goober lady
awesome.
is a legend. A legend, hands down a legend. She's into the paranormal. She actually, her and Paula, what's her channel name? She's over in Pennsylvania. I know it as well as I don't. I can't think of the name now.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. But yes, Uber Goober. That's my YouTube mama right there. Me and Uber do streams together, like The Missing, where we highlight channels of missing persons and things like that, and work on cases like that. We've done streams where we've actually had to convince people to get out of the way of the hurricanes and actually help to save people's lives. And
wow.
for people so that they were able to get out of harm's way during the hurricanes last year and things like that. So, yeah, if you guys don't know Uber Goober, you got to get over to her channel, hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of her videos, and leave her a comment so she can get back to you as well.
Yeah,
Uber
Goober. Yes.
Hey, Francis.
Hey.
How you
Hey,
doing,
sis. What's up, girl?
Hello, everybody. Ghost
Hey, Princess.
Mudcon.
What the heck? I'm already subscribed.
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta turn that
yes.
bell
I
on.
remember Green Bay Wacky, I think, brought her up.
I've had her on my channel many times.
Uber's an awesome lady.
It might have been you, though, Ghost Mafia. I can't remember. It was one of the two. Y'all brought her up. Somebody did.
Yeah,
So
Uber.
I definitely am subscribed. I hit the bell button, though. Yeah, we got a lot of people in here right now. That's awesome.
She also has done streams with Cab 7 where they dressed up like nuns, and it gets crazy.
That was so funny.
God. I was peeing my pants laughing, rolling around on the floor. Her
That's
and Cab
great.
7, when they get going together, oh my God. Uber says, I do have a new case for Monday, Ghost. Awesome. Just send me the info in our YouTube chat, and I'll do my homework on it.
Yeah, hey everyone in the chat. I'm seeing y'all.
Bull Run Paranormal.
Thank y'all for being here. Seriously, thank you. Bull Run Paranormal.
Bull Run Paranormal is Paula's channel, and her and Uber do a paranormal thing together on. Mostly it's usually like Friday nights, but Paula has been ill for a while and things like that, so they haven't done it here lately. But hopefully they'll get back into it. So.
Well, is this the right one? Hold on, let me get. Is that the right one?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. I'm gonna subscribe.
Ring that bell and blah, 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 whatever Ghost always says.
I know. I would get so tongue-tied. I can't. God, I'm like I can't freaking talk tonight, anyways. So I'm like, that's me. That is me tonight, for real. I hate that.
Put it in the chat. Let me see if I can get the link for Bull Run Paranormal. They want us to drop it in the chat.
Yeah, we gotta show everyone some love.
Irish whiskey in the house.
Oh, Greg.
What's up, Greg? Greg, how you doing, brother?
Irish whiskey.
How you doing?
Ready to
Hey,
bam.
Rob. Man, we got some awesome people in here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have to say, I'm like freaking excited on how well my video has done.
Yeah,
my last video.
I'm very
shocked.
proud. I'm very, very proud.
Thank you.
Okay.
482 views on that video. That is insane.
It was a banger.
Nice.
In literally one day.
How many is it now?
482.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. And I've gained a total of 63 subscribers, so that's awesome.
I was just gonna say, I think, wasn't it yesterday or the day before you were? I seen your tweet because you were at 666.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I looked again, and now you're at like 738. Holy crap!
I know. Yeah, yesterday, right before I posted the video up, I was at 675, and Patty with the G team and Heather both shared out my video, and
Awesome.
not only did I get a ton of views from it, but I gained subscribers, and it's awesome to be a part of this community. You know, everybody's sharing out and supporting everyone. I think that's freaking fantastic. You know, it's great. Thank you, Amanda.
Normal John, what's up?
In the house.
Thank you, Supernatural. Thank you, KJ.
And that's one thing about this whole thing is it is one big community, family.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something, Kels. Do you have a PayPal?
Yes, she does.
You have a PayPal? Okay, now here's the thing.
It's one huge family, and I'm so blessed to be a part of it. Seriously, I couldn't have found this any other way, you know.
When you're a small channel such as yourself, you know, under 1,000, you haven't been monetized. It really does pay off to have your mods drop your PayPal link in the chat because, you know, you're viewer funded. You know, anything to help out, you know, paying that cable bill, or so you're not taking money away from your family to put your, you know, channel on, to put content out, things like that, or to put gas in the car to go out to do investigations.
Yes.
if your mods can drop that PayPal link in there so that your viewers can every once in a while maybe just throw you a couple bucks just for appreciation or whatnot. You don't have to ask for donations, but it does help out to throw that out there every once in a while.
Yeah,
Especially
and you know,
if you're not monetized yet. You know what I mean?
Right, and this is my job, really. Literally, I don't work. My husband is the only one that works, and this is my job, really. And it's not just a job though. It's a passion. I absolutely love doing this. I definitely cannot see myself stopping because it's just too fun for me. It's definitely something I enjoy doing. So this is definitely great.
Yeah, Fallen Angel's on
Yeah,
top of it. She's got it in there already. Go,
I'm
girl.
not the type that wants to ask for. Yeah, I'm not the type that wants to ask for donations. Like, thank you, Francis.
No, I know.
Too.
I'm not either, but on other people's
the-
channels, especially when they're just starting out. Now, what we used to do, this is before they changed the YouTube rules. We actually used to do a thing called the payback streams. And what we did, we would rally for donations for that person's channel for 3 hours, and at the end of it, we literally, to show our appreciation for everybody that donated to that channel, we would literally draw a name, or we would put everybody in that donated and draw names until there was one name left in the random name generator, and then we would donate half of everything that we took in during that 3 hours back to one person. So it was, we were growing our channel, but we were growing somebody else's at the same time. And
that's awesome.
For a while. But when YouTube changed the rules of being able to do that, we can't do that anymore because it's considered a contest. And anything that you're prompting your viewers to stay in your streams for with the promise of a payout.
Yep. Gambling.
Is gambling. So.
Damn.
But that's
crazy.
When we were coming up after we hit 1,000. I mean, I didn't get monetized until I was past 3,000 subscribers. But we would generate money to get new equipment and things like that for the channel. Payback streams. After YouTube changed the rules, the only thing you can do now is drop a PayPal link, and that's about it. And unfortunately, a lot of smaller channels are going to suffer by not being able to do like the fundraisers and things like that. But it does help out when you drop the PayPal link. You're going to have your subscribers that throw you a couple bucks here and there, and you can put it back into your equipment. Or if you need a new microphone or a webcam, instead of just streaming off of the integrated webcam on your laptop or anything like that, it does help out. So
yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah, we got to get Kelsey a microphone and a camera for that laptop.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd like to get a nice webcam for sure, or some type of camera. I need to get another camera, like to film with, because the last time, the last video that I did, it, I guess, would overheat. My camera would overheat, and it would stop after like 3 or 4 minutes of recording, and I'd have to start it all over again. It was just a pain in the butt, and it only does, on the one battery that I have, it only does about like 25 to 30 minutes, just depending. And it just kind of sucks. I want to be able to take a lot of pictures, a lot of video clips, and but I can't really do that, with one battery.
Well, and again, you're at that point too, where you're getting up there. You're going to be hitting 1K here in the next month, probably, and you'll be able to live stream from your phone without using a secondary live streaming app.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to direct live stream from phone, and most of the iPhones and the newer phones out have really nice cameras in them too. So
they do. That's what I started out with doing before they changed it.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking stupid. And luckily, Mudcon and Jessica, of course, they both got me this laptop, and that's the only way I'm able to go live. I'm very thankful for that. Very, very thankful. I did want to get out there though, and because I'm just now thinking about this. I put out a video. It was a couple weeks ago, or getting close to a couple weeks ago, of a 500 subscriber appreciation giveaway, and I have not forgot about that. I'm literally waiting for my husband to get paid, and so I can get. I'm getting a set of dowsing rods for a lucky winner of one of my subscribers. So
just make sure
it's
you
gonna happen.
make sure you look over the YouTube guidelines on that, because I know of two channels right off the top of my head, and one was M's dad and one is Emma the Norwal, and they would do giveaways of pop figures. Nobody done they wasn't for donations, it wasn't for anything like that. They would just literally just do giveaways for pop figures, and they got their channels taken down. So you really have to really know the guidelines on like doing the contests and giveaways and things like that. There's a lot of descriptions you have to put into your,
Yeah, I read them when I did my last giveaway.
So yeah, you definitely want to look at the guidelines on the on doing giveaways and things like that, because you're a small channel now. I don't want to see it taken down before you ever get a chance to get monetized.
Yeah.
Well, Supernatural Lost Adventure said instead of doing that, let's do a pie in the face. And that sounds good.
I'd be fine with that.
Challenges and things like that are okay with
whoever wins gets to put a pie in Kelsey's face. I hope I win. God, I hope I win.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. And I could just take that video down and not have to worry about the. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Now, I have a question. Me and Christine are talking about it. What do you think about the? And I'm asking you, Ghost Mafia, because you're really good with this whole YouTube stuff.
Okay.
So, what do you think about the Nightbot? That you can have, like post links and stuff. What do you think about that?
I have no need for Nightbot. I've got James Sharp, the mod god.
Yeah, somebody needs to get him over here.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. I think one thing also is we definitely need, like all my mods that are in here. I know that sometimes mods can't, mods. Geez, I can't even think. I know sometimes mods can't make it in, which is fine. But it's when I'm live, it's hard for me to go out and put in my links. That's something my mods need to do. That sounds awful, but I'm not trying to sound like a bitch. But that
yes,
you're a mod,
yes, you are.
When you're a mod, that's part of your job is to put that out there for the person that's doing the live. I try to do the best I can when I'm in someone else's live stream and I'm their mod, or not live stream, but their chat, and I'm the mod for them. I try to get my links out there for them. So it's, I know, hard for some people. Some people don't know how to do that, but a lot of my stuff is already in my description of my videos, and you can just copy and paste on that. It's really easy. Thank you, Amanda. And I know sometimes also it's distracting when you're watching. You don't think about putting the links up, because I've been there, done that.
No, you can't have them all.
One fry, huh?
You know what? Not the cheese.
Hey, I'll take a fry.
Nacho fries.
Can you text me some of that ghost shine?
But the whole thing with Nightbot, I like to get into arguments with Nightbot. He'll come in there, and usually I'm a mod, so like if you're a mod and you're arguing with Nightbot, it's just funny in the chat. I'll tell him off. He'll be like,
it's freezing up on me real bad on my side. There we go. It's cleared up now.
What is Nightbot? What are you talking about?
It's a computer automated moderator for your channel. So it's basically a chat robot that will post your links for it, or you can program it to say witty things, or just all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah.
I really don't care for it.
I know God the Good One, he does that. Which it's kind of funny.
I don't think we're going to be doing I don't think I'm going to be doing Spirit Box tonight because it is pouring.
Oh yeah.
It is pouring down.
Ooh. Yeah, we had a good storm here. It was really electrical.
No lightning and thunder, just rain.
Keep that shit down there, Francis.
I can hear it.
Ladies one said, keep that shit down there, Francis.
That's the thing we've had in about 2 weeks. This is about
Yeah.
the thing we've had in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, we haven't had no rain here either. Send it my way.
We
Now-
got pretty lucky
Yeah.
up here. It was supposed to storm, but I think we've been pretty lucky. We had some lightning the other night. That was about it.
Yeah, we had a good storm today. It was a pretty electrical storm. There was tons of lightning. It was nice. But my dog hates it, and he has really bad anxiety, so he was shaking and all up on my ass.
Hey,
Bless his heart.
that's for another channel.
Dog hand.
Well, it is hurricane rainy season here, so.
All dog lives matter.
Good old Lou Rock. You gotta love him.
I'm eating my dog ham nachos right now.
You know, Lou Rock has a big block. He says it's not true, but he cracks me up.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He is.
He's an awesome dude, though.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah, for real.
Who we talking
My
about?
mom loves him. My mom loves him.
Some guy named Lou. I mean, Lou something or another.
I heard he was jealous because he hasn't been to Brushy Mountain Prison, but that's just here.
Yeah, I heard that too last night.
That's funny as hell.
Hey, I'm jealous because I haven't been to Brushy Mountain Prison.
You need to come on. Seriously. You'd love
Hey,
it.
I'm down for a road trip if I could ever get some time off damn work.
Well,
Where are you from
that's-
again, Mike?
What's that?
Where are you from again?
Oh, Indiana,
oh, you're not
northeast.
you're not that far.
Yeah, come on.
It's not much of a drive.
That's why we like each other, right? You're a Hoosier like me.
Yeah, I would love to go and do the night investigation. We definitely need to get something going on that for sure.
We're gonna talk about that. And what did you say last night, Ghost? August?
Yeah, we're talking about August. I know.
That'd be awesome.
Our vacation kind of fell through, so we might have some time open up in middle of August.
Spirit weather.
That would be awesome. Yes. Yeah, I'd be totally down with that.
Yeah, I would. I'd be down with getting something up with that. That'd be awesome. And I mean, we could, FedEx Lou Rock in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that could be a challenge video.
Yeah.
Getting shipped to Brushy Mountain.
2-day challenge.
Yeah. Do you all know that that YouTuber? His name is Kill him or something like that. He does weird challenges like that.
Oh yeah, I
Where
have
he'll
seen
like,
that.
yeah, he's acted like he shipped himself, but I doubt it. Yeah, you could get in a lot of trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
Ghost bitches in the house. I love saying that.
Yeah, I do too.
I love the name. Wow, we got 25 people in here.
Vicky's videos. How you doing, girl?
Hello, everyone that just came in.
Yeah, hey to everyone. Seriously. Well, we're gonna wait for the improv story. We're gonna do one of those tonight.
Oh, is that what's going on tonight?
When Christine pops in, we're gonna do the improv story.
Have you talked?
And
Have you talked to her again?
Feeling.
yeah, she's feeling okay right now. She's a little nauseated right now. She's trying to let that pass, and then she's gonna come in. She don't want to miss the live stream, so she's just giving it a few minutes. She's probably lurking.
Diary, we see you.
Yeah, because she wanted to be there last night for the panel, and she said she's been showing up for almost 12 hours yesterday.
Yeah, bless her heart. That sucks so bad. I hate being sick like that.
Oop, I see there. There you go. I knew she was looking. I am.
I knew it
Mafia,
too.
what
I could
is
just
us?
feel it.
What do you mean? What is us?
Hey, is Boomer rocking here?
No, I don't see him.
I didn't say Boomer Rock. This is Boomer Rick.
Oh, what? Yeah, I guess for some of the people in here that do not know you guys, if y'all want to talk about yourselves for a minute and your channels,
Go ahead,
kind
Doug.
of give something to talk about.
Well, my name is Lou. Oh no, that was last. He's definitely the life of the party.
Yeah, he's funny as hell. Mudcon, do you want to talk about yourself
Not
and your
really.
channel?
Not really.
Too bad. Talk about yourself.
Hey, I am at. What am I at now? I'm trying to get to 1,000 too, and I'm like what 9. I don't even know
Earlier
where
you
I'm
said 922, but you're probably up there now. Your channel's been growing pretty quick. I can't talk.
Yeah, it's been and the reason it's been growing is because this community.
Yeah.
Yeah, 923.
924.
Oh, I must have not been looking at the right thing.
Let me refresh it. Yep, still 924. So I'm getting there. I'm 76 away.
Nice.
Freaking awesome.
So if I can be like Ghost, if y'all would and mash that button.
Yeah,
If
y'all
there's
go.
anybody out there in the chat that is not subscribed to Mudcon, get over to his channel, hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of his videos, and leave him a comment so he can get back to you.
I don't see how you do that,
Damn.
dude.
I'd be like, exhibit. That was over there.
Me
Exhibit.
too.
And remember, Mudcon likes the more perverted comments you can leave him, the better. He'll get a chuckle out of them.
He likes people with a purty mouth.
And mustard biscuits.
Yes.
I thought you said a party mouth. He likes people with a party mouth. Mm. You got that party mouth.
I knew I liked you, Mike.
Mike, you did that too well, brother.
So
For real.
drop some links to everyone's channel so I can subscribe. Actually, if they're typing in the chat, you can click the 3 dots next to their name, go to their channel from there, subscribe, drop a like, leave a comment, hit that bar, ding that bell, all that good stuff, right from the chat. All you got to do is type in the chat.
And y'all tweet this out, share this out, pretty please. I'm gonna do the same right now. I haven't even shared my own thing out. That's awful.
Darwin says Ghost Mafia the auctioneer.
Yeah, thank you, Francis. I saw that.
We got to get the echo going for the auctioneer thing.
Yeah.
And Mike, like I said, let me know when you get all the stuff worked out for my design.
Oh, I will. I got you.
Yeah, he's working on.
Why is it freezing up so bad on my side?
Mike's working on some designs for some merch for me. Because I can't draw worth a crap.
It's not on this side, Kelsey.
Yeah, we're
That's
good.
weird. I don't know why. It keeps freezing up on my side. Kimber said, "Hey, Kelsey, my daughter's name is Kelsey also. Kelsey Brooke. That's my name, Kelsey Brooke.
It is. Wow. That's cool.
That's weird. That's so cool. Yeah, it's a good name. I like my name. I've never hated it. I did used to want my first name to be Brooke, but I look more like a Kelsey to me.
Boy, I
My
was gonna-
name is handed down to me. My name is the same name as my dad's mother. Same exact name.
What's
Frances Cornelia Reed.
yeah.
My dad's mother was the same name.
Wow. I have a friend. Her name's Olivia, and her middle name is really pretty. It's called or her middle name's Saffron, and I think that's really pretty.
What?
Saffron.
Oh, that's cool.
Saffron.
Yeah, Saffron. God, it's freezing so bad. Vicky said I'm delayed.
Hey, Vicky.
Thank you, Heather.
Hi, Heather. Everybody.
Dang, Amanda, you're on top of it. Amanda's throwing in those links.
Yeah, Fallen Angel's going for super mod.
She's on top of it. Mike,
Right.
do you want to talk about your channel? Yeah, really.
Sure.
Hey,
Sure.
kitty. Look at his kitty.
My putty likes attention.
He's wipe his face.
Ugh. Got cat hair in my nose. Hold on. Okay, I'm better now.
Yeah, that's Josh's complaint.
I know that feeling.
Not even right.
Oh, God.
What was I saying?
The channel.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Whew,
Funny.
about otherworldly things with Mike P. That's where I was going. I'm a paranormal channel. For those of you who don't know, I share my paranormal experiences, ghost stories, crazy dreams that I have, and the occasional walk through the cemetery talking to ghosts, with spirit box sessions and such as that. Hoping to get out and do a whole lot more of that here in the near future, but mainly just story time, sharing my experiences, dreams, talking about anything ghost or paranormal related, anything from ghosts, spirits, demons, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, the Chupacabra, aliens, anything of that nature.
Awesome.
And if y'all have not been to his channel, go check it out, because his storytelling of his experiences are freaking
Detailed.
the way he tells it is freaking
I love it.
amazing.
I love it.
He does a very
I'm hearing that a lot lately. People are telling me they had a gift for storytelling, so they say.
you do, man. I mean, it's mesmerizing. It really is.
I know. Let me ask you, Mike. What have you ever experienced anything in the alien world? I guess you would call it. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. I think I put up a video about it not long ago. But there was a time I was in high school, and I was at my best friend's house, staying the night. We were pulling an all-nighter, playing video games, and I remember we took a break from video games, and we went to go sit outside. And his room was in the basement. I remember coming upstairs out of the basement and walking out the back door. Now there's a big clock on the wall, like literally right by the back door. And I remember seeing it, looking at it, and it was like, I don't know, I think like 11 something. And then we're sitting outside, we're talking, looking up at the sky, and we see this thing. And I, thought it was an airplane or a satellite or something, but we got to looking at it, and it kind of like was doing this kind of movement, and like it was pulsating. And we both kind of like had this really weird feeling about it, and we wanted to get a closer look at it, so we went inside to get his telescope. And we went downstairs, got his stuff, went back out, and by this time, I remember I walked right past the clock, and it was about midnight, and we're sitting out there looking at it, trying to get a bead on it with this telescope, and it kept like dodging, like in and out of the telescope. Like we couldn't catch a good shot of it. And then we both got this really weird feeling, and we kind of simultaneously looked at each other, kind of like with like goosebumps. And I was like, dude, I get this really weird feeling, man. Like I'm scared, man. And he was like, yeah, me too. And so we kind of started freaking out, and we went back inside. And I kid you not, we were only out there for what seemed like 15 minutes after we got, the telescope and started looking at it. But when we went back inside, a whole hour and a half had passed. Of just lost time.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
You were abducted, brother.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's creepy though. I've actually experienced quite a few things. What would you call that? Alien luck or whatever. I've experienced quite a few of those moments. The first time I ever experienced anything like that, it was a weird time of the year that you would never think an alien would come out or anything like that, or any kind of UFO.
Out of the closet.
Yeah. No, it was like around Christmas time. My dad was putting up Christmas lights, and I was kind of leaned over on the van that my dad had, and I kind of laid my head over on it, and I saw something in my peripheral, and I turned my head and I looked up, and it was basically like a big jet without wings. And the only way I can describe it, looks like a cigar shaped like flying object or something.
Right.
And it was silver. It was silver. It was quiet. There was no noise, and it was, booking it. It was so fast. And I thought, from the glimpse that I saw that, I thought it was an airplane coming down, but there was no sound. And it freaked me out. I never could figure out what that was. And I started doing some research on it, and other people had experienced the same exact thing. They saw this in areas where there was big bodies of water, like lakes or like the ocean or whatever, but usually like more of a clean water, not ocean-like.
Freshwater.
Yeah, mostly freshwater. There was a couple instances at like ocean water. Also, one of the last places I lived at, like 2 houses ago, it was we lived in a duplex, and my sister was my neighbor there, which was really cool. And so I'd go over there and hang out, and we'd sit out there for hours at night, just smoking cigarettes.
Smoking what?
Yeah, cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
And talk, and it was late. And we'd look up at the sky, we love stargazing. We love looking up at the sky when it's a clear, cool night, like fall time. And so we're looking up there, and all of a sudden we see what you would think would be an airplane, but it wasn't. It was definitely not. It had 3 dots, like it's shaped in a triangle. And the lights were not blinking. And then when it came over us, those lights turned off. Those 3 lights turned off. But in the middle of those 3 lights, a white bright light came on, and it was like it was dragging a smaller aircraft behind it. And it was just one little red dot that was following it. And I mean, it was a good distance away from it. And it would pass over our house several times in the night. Like every 30 to 40 minutes.
Now,
same direction.
Is this when you lived in at Knoxville, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me tell you something about Knoxville.
What's up?
You know what is near Knoxville, right? In Oak Ridge?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was going to actually get with Ghost on this because their Tuesday night show, there's a lot of military stuff that happens around Knoxville.
Like drones and stuff.
No. Just
No.
from Y2K, from everything around that area. I can tell you from my riding experience up there, a lot of what you just said, I've seen up there.
Really?
Yes. One of the biggest skeptics, which is one of my good old friends from the past, that does not believe in anything paranormal, does not believe anything
otherworldly.
Yeah, he saw it. And the description is just like what they talk about Area 51 and all that area.
Yeah.
What they worked on trying reversed. That's things that's been military wise that has been up there in East Tennessee also. And what you described a while ago, when that thing came over you, it had no sound, no nothing.
Yes, and it was really low too.
Yeah. Oh, a tree. Where I was when I saw one was, I was up on top of a mountain, and of course you had the valley, what people call the holler.
Yeah.
But when it came up and went to the tree level on top of the mountain range and hovered, no sound, no nothing, and then poof.
Yes.
Gone.
It's creepy as hell.
When you were saying that, it sparked up a memory of things that I've seen. Now you got to think I've got, Jess could say better than I can, probably 30,000 miles logged up there. So over the last 18, 19 years. And it is wild to see. I promise you, it is wild to see.
Do you believe that it could be alien, like
it's
spacecraft? You think it's military?
It may be spacecraft that is reverse engineered in flying.
Okay.
But it is nothing that we made.
It's crazy, right? There's a lot of stuff about Area 51 that kind of, goes into that, and it's really interesting. It's they recreated basically things that they have found and made it flyable for us.
Well, they got we're going to turn this into conspiracy theory, but they got a lot of technology off of it. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
And I have a fascination with Area 51 and Area 52, which a lot of people don't know about. And when Bob Lazar came out, like Rob Lou was talking about, or Lou Rob was talking about, there's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah,
there really is. There's a lot of truth to it.
Crazy stuff, man.
And a lot of stuff.
Neat, though.
A lot of stuff our military don't tell us.
Oh yeah.
What have you seen those at New Philly? Okay, sorry, I'm back. My son called me.
You are fine. Yeah, it's crazy, and a lot of stuff I've seen. People have actually spotted these things in like Virginia. I've seen a lot of it spotted in Virginia, over bodies of water in Virginia. So it's pretty interesting. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Brown Mountain Lights. I think it's in North Carolina, Brown Mountain. There was actually a movie. I I'm sure, you know, some of the stuff was fake in the movie, of course, but there was a movie about that, about what happened. There was tons of people at a campground that had been abducted, and they never could find them. Cars abandoned, tents, like all their camping gear abandoned at these campsites. In a tunnel, there was like ambulances. There was police cars and fire trucks and just regular cars in a tunnel that had been abandoned, and obviously something happened to those people. Where'd they go, you know? So yeah, Brown Mountain is a creepy place. I'd like to check it out, though. I really would. Supposedly you can see the lots from UFOs at Brown Mountain all the time. And there was actually a documentary on it as well, which is really interesting. I can't remember if I saw that on YouTube or if it was on Netflix, but it's very interesting. I definitely believe that there is something else out there. I just don't know what it is.
Well, nobody does. Nobody does.
What it looks like. Well, I'd say somebody knows.
Well,
I've had my experience with them too.
Yeah.
I want to say it was right around 2000. I was heading. I want to say I was heading home from work. I was heading southbound on Route 7, right along the Ohio River, out of Bridgeport, Ohio, going down towards the Moundsville Bridge, cross over to the West Virginia side. And I was right between a town called Shady Side and Dilly's Bottom, where the bridge is. And right in that couple mile corridor right there. And I'm driving down through there. And here is this, it was triangle shaped, had 3 large lights in each corner. And in the center on the bottom was a even bigger like light, but it was like almost like a glass dome that hung down under it. And there was literally like spears coming down off the bottom of the dome. It was all lit up, looked like a glass city hanging down underneath this thing. And it crossed right over the river, right over top of the road, and right over the hill behind me. And
Oh my God.
I could see the lights through the trees. I kept driving down the highway, and it didn't make a sound. It was a big triangle-shaped UFO. Other than that, I don't know what it was.
Well, wasn't there something in Philadelphia or something like that, or somewhere in Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken? I think those lots. Oh God, it was. They tried to say it was flares, but it was huge.
yeah, I remember that. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And now when we say UFOs, it don't mean it's alien. It don't mean it's anything. It means it's unidentified.
Unidentified, yes.
Yeah. A lot of people don't get that.
and I can tell you, we have been up riding in East Tennessee, and military. As far as jets that come over, they do a lot of maneuver, or what do you call it, practices, whatever they call it up there.
Yeah.
And an Apache. Okay, we had 3 Apaches doing, guess what do you call it? They chase each other and practice, whatever you call that. I'm not military, so I don't know. But in the mountains up there, when an Apache is flying, even when it's hovering down low, you can hear it and you can feel it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Through here in the summer times, it's usually 3 B-17s, all just skimming the treetops along the tops of the hills.
Yep.
And we're talking planes. You can literally look up and wave to the guy in the cockpit, and he can wave back. He can see you that close to him.
Oh yeah.
And then when the jets fly over through the hollers and over the mountains, and they're doing what they call dog tagging. What do they call that?
Maneuver, dogfight.
Dogfights. Yeah. I mean, you can, once the jet goes by, you can hear it big time in the mountains. Well,
oh yeah, it just echoed. The echo rumbles down them hollers.
Oh yeah. And what Kelsey was talking about, what she saw, which was kind of weird that she brought that up there near Oak Ridge, what we saw up there before, these whatever they are, they have no sound. And when they take off, it's like gone. And
yeah.
and there is no sound. They do have lights on them, or reflections or something that I've only seen them at night. And I think up towards Oak Ridge is where they actually do their testing at night. But I've seen it. I've got a friend that's seen it, and unless you see it, you won't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. It's strange.
And I've actually told him about it before, and until he saw it, he called me bullshit.
Yeah. There when I saw the one that you also saw, that one shaped like an airplane with no wings. I was living in a little community called Gibbs. It's right outside of Knoxville. So I mean, I'm sure they probably went through there as well, but it just is so strange how, I don't know, like, why would, if you want to keep those things hidden, why are you going to fly it in places that people are going to see it?
Yeah, well,
Why are you going to fly it low enough so somebody can see it?
I really couldn't answer that, but
Because, but the government or whatever wants to keep things as private as possible.
Well,
So I don't understand why they want to show things like that.
it's getting easier and easier to misidentify things too. Like now,
Yeah.
one that I seen, this thing on a sheer scale, there's no way that it could have just been a drone. We're talking this thing when this thing had to be like 6 city blocks long on each side. It was that big.
Yeah.
It was just barely over top of the treetops, and it was just moving across slow, didn't make any kind of sound. But as far as like the lights in the sky and things like that, it's getting easier and easier to misidentify things like, somebody, just a drone enthusiast out with a drone flying it around in the air that, the little LEDs go out on, and all of a sudden there's only one LED working on it, but he's flying the drone around the neighborhood anyways.
yeah,
But it's
I agree.
high enough that you can't distinguish how far away that light is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to misidentify a lot of catches like that.
Sorry.
That's true. That's true.
And it's like every 4th of July, there'll be reports of UFOs, but you know how many people are sending up those Chinese lanterns in the air?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And those things, you can see the light from that flame for miles.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Miles. You might actually have, and once they get up there so high, they'll get into a jet stream. And if there's multiple ones let go, it'll look like they're just in a line across the sky.
Yep.
And the lights will flicker and get dim and bright and dim and bright. And yeah, it's very easily misidentified as UFO phenomenon.
Oh,
So
for sure. For sure. I definitely believe that.
We didn't mean to get on the conspiracy theory, but she brought that up. And I've seen it, so I know what she was talking about when she brought that up.
Oh yeah. I like talking about stuff like this,
And Ghost Mafia, do you Oak Ridge, Tennessee? Have you heard of that? What that town's about?
no.
That's what they call in East Tennessee the Secret City.
Yep.
That's where was it World II?
Uh-huh.
That's where they made Big Boy and Little Boy, the hydrogen bombs.
That's where the Oak Ridge boys are from.
No.
Yep.
Well, originally. But that's where they made that whole little town back then. Pretty much either you work at our facility or get the hell out.
But yeah, you had a lot of that going on. I mean, okay, so there was actually a battle in the lower part of West Virginia where the coal mines wanted to keep out the unions, okay? And it came down to the coal mines brought into the Pinkertons, and there was actually a shootout. There was actually a civil war going on between the coal mine companies and the workers because the workers wanted to unionize. The coal mines wanted to keep the unions out. So they hired the Pinkertons as their own private army, and they went in and they killed a bunch of people. I mean, literally. And this is places where the coal mines were literally, you lived in a house on coal mine property. You paid rent to the coal mine, so it was taken out of your check. You bought everything that you owned from the company store on company credit or with company
called coal script.
Yeah. Yep. And that there was a lot of that type of stuff going on back in the early 1900s and 1800s. So, it doesn't surprise me at all. So, I mean, I'm from coal mine country. I know all about that shit.
And if y'all can see me on the camera, this box right here is full of East Tennessee, every coal mine in East Tennessee coal script.
There you go.
One of my
Dang.
collections.
Very cool.
I don't even think Kelsey knew that.
No, I didn't. That's nice.
And you gotta remember, this was a big business. These people literally went to work for them, and they worked these people to death. Most of the time, the song "Oh My Soul to the Company Stove."
Yep.
That was legit. They owed more money to the company that they worked for than what they got paid.
Yep.
So literally, they would work themselves to death to try to pay off the debt, but try to keep their families alive. And they're every day they got to go to the store. They got kids. You got to feed the kids.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the only store around. You're talking about a coal mine town. The whole town is owned by the coal mine. You owe them rent for the houses that you lived in, the food that you put in your mouth, everything that you did. You was paying money back to the coal mine that you worked for, and they didn't pay that well.
Yeah. A lot of the coal houses that you see, the old what you just said, the coal mining company houses that they provided for the workers, was bought from Sears and Roebuck.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They had kit houses back then, and they were brought in by the coal trains.
Wow.
Now it's turned into a coal history lesson, ain't it?
I mean, back then it was a catch-22.
My husband's stepfather, he died from black lung from working in the coal mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don Browse. I remember the documentary about the coal mine wars. Yes.
Yeah, they had a coal mine war outside of Oak Ridge too. What they called Coal Creek, the Coal Creek War.
Yes, Coal Creek Massacre. Yeah.
Yep. And that is actually to tie in that history, Ghost, is when that war started. Guess what? It was at Brushy Mountain Penitentiary. Mm-hmm. They were hiring out the prisoners to go work at the coal mines, and the coal workers around Oak Ridge and there was actually Rocky Top now was called Coal Creek back then. That's where the Coal Creek War happened. All the workers from the coal mines rebelled and started fighting, and the government had to bring in the troops to help, put order back in. So the prison took the prisoners back to the prison, and that's when they opened up the coal mines around the prison. They're on my maps, my trail map. I think I sent you, or my video I sent you, Ghost. Mm-hmm. We were trying to find some of those old coal mines around the prison when we were riding. And they started doing their own little concentration camp around the coal mine for the workers to work in their coal mines. And that's what brought the peace back. But yeah, it
got so bad down there in West Virginia that some of the workers that tried to unionize or tried to lead the union thing, they ended up at the courthouse for a big to-do with the coal mine company, and the Pinkertons that were hired to go in shot the leader of the union, his wife, and their family dead on the courthouse lawn. That's a true story too.
Yeah, I mean it got brutal. Oh, look who's here. Hello,
Christine. I was just literally about to make a comment and say I hope you're feeling okay.
Aww.
That's so weird. Literally, as I was about to top it, you were popping in.
Wow. We are so in sync.
We are.
Hey, Diary.
Hey, Ghost. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good.
We were about to drive to Texas and make sure you was okay.
That's sweet. I feel special.
Static X says, I'm not a big history buff, but wasn't the Pinkertons also hired for 4 secret hits as well? Yes. Yeah, they were literally, they started out as the railroad, working as a railroad to try to hunt down people that were robbing trains. And they got so good at what they did, they were hired out. A lot of them actually went down to Texas and became U.S. Marshals at one point.
Wow.
I can't hear him.
Ghost.
Oh, you weren't talking. Okay.
So Ghost, you want to talk about your channel for a second?
My channel.
Hit that thing, ring that bell, blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
don't even know how to start to talk about my channel sometimes because I do so much different stuff. I'm into so much stuff. I'm always up on people's panels. I'm always trying to help out. Literally today, helped Lulu Love You get to her 3K with Green Bay Wacky a little while ago. And then I was Sevens helping my friend Tara Cope to raise money so that she could get over to Akron to see her dad.
Wow.
I do so much stuff in a day. I don't even know where to start most of the time. So
that's true. Yeah, you do a lot.
She does. And I did your stream while Green Bay was live for Lulu and for Lady Swan.
Yep. Yeah, I seen that. Thank you, Francis.
You're welcome. I try to help out as much as I can in my own way.
But as far as my channel goes, I do ghost hunting. I do exploration stuff. I do dumpster diving. I do woodworking. I've been known to blow things up. I've been.
Hey, now we're talking. Hey, let's get into that a little bit.
Well, okay, so it's 9/11, September 11th, 2001. Planes just hit the World Trade Center. I'm heading down to the rescue building because I know that, there's more planes in the air. We don't know where they're coming down at. Literally, the last one falls just 2 hours away from us in Somerset, Pennsylvania. And I'm on the phone because at the time I was the president of Marshall County Rescue Squad. I'm on the phone with county commissioners. I'm on the phone with state officials. I'm giving interviews on Associated Press in the state of West Virginia. I'm like everywhere. I'm doing 16 things at once and trying to run a rescue squad and trying to keep everybody calmed down and press releases and just all kinds of different things. And so a few days go by, things start to calm down. We're still on a waiting list to go on to send a group of our people to ground zero to help with the cleanup and recovery efforts. And, I get a call from FEMA. And FEMA is telling us that with the recent events that's happened, President Bush has allotted X amount of millions of dollars for training for different programs through FEMA. It's like, okay, well, we're definitely interested in that. What do we got? And they gave us the list. I took every training that FEMA wanted to give me, which included explosives handling, recognition, bomb threat management, bomb tech assistant. So yeah, I took all kinds of FEMA courses, that
wow.
stuff. Trained by the government to disarm suspicious packages left behind in public places and things like to that effect. So
that's stressful.
It can be. I've never actually been called out to utilize what I learned. Thankfully, in my area, that hasn't happened yet. Hopefully it never happens. But now I'm long since retired from the fire department and rescue squad and things like that. But
well, I want to thank you for your services, though.
Yes.
Both my grandfathers were both firemen. And my dad, he's a retired cop. And I have a bunch of military in my family as well. And I can't appreciate that more. I just think it's incredible what you all do. I mean, risking your lives literally every day to make sure that everyone is safe. And I mean,
know
working
if I
endless hours.
I don't know if I was actually doing it for, I would say, yeah, I was doing it for, to help people and to save people and all that. But, when those tones drop and all of a sudden your adrenaline just shoots up and you're heading into the building, you got the lights and siren going, you get that adrenaline going. Yeah, it's a rush.
I'm sure. Yeah, my dad, he loved, he was a cop.
Junkie type high.
Yeah.
I mean,
my dad was a cop. He loved, he was on patrol all the time. And that's something he absolutely enjoyed, was that rush. It was just always an adrenaline rush every day.
When you roll up on even a car accident and you get out and you're in charge of that scene and you're going,
yeah,
I want you inner and outer circle surveys. You set up staging area over here. You get cribbing down to that accident now. Come on, let's go. Get the pump out. Grab them jaws. Let's get in there. We got to get in there. We got a patient in the back seat. Blah blah blah. We're just barking out orders, and it's just
freaking awesome. I mean, it's awesome. And my mom, she was a nurse, so she also had kind of like that adrenaline, rush with her too.
Well, I had my boss at Domino's one time tell me, he says, how can you not get upset if your driver doesn't make it to a person's house on time with the pizza and their pizza's cold? I said, you know what? I'm in the fire service. If they're eating cold pizza for dinner, they're alive.
Exactly, right. Amen.
Yes.
It's a whole different story.
Yes.
Out there on an accident scene and somebody is in that car dying, and it's a matter of the golden hour. The first 10 minutes is critical. You know what I mean? If I mess up on a fire scene, somebody loses their life. If I mess up, one of my drivers doesn't make it to the door on time and they got to eat a cold pizza, they're still alive. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not going to kill them. I would much rather have to refund their pizza or give them a free pizza later on and take care of the problem than, the other instance mess up there and it's costing somebody their life. You know what I mean?
Yes. So, I agree.
I'm not going to worry about a cold pizza. I'll worry more about that person that's in that car fighting for their life.
Yeah, and I agree.
I've been on thousands of accident scenes, and I've seen everything from infants to elderly who, was either passed when we got there or you just couldn't save.
That's awful.
And
I applaud those who can endure that moment. I can't imagine pulling up to a scene where someone is decapitated. I mean, I couldn't even fathom the thought of that. And my dad, he experienced that. As a police officer, you pull up on these wrecks and you experience these things. I just could not imagine. I can sit. It's so funny. It's not funny, but I can sit here and I can watch the goriest shit on my laptop. Well, not on my laptop, but I haven't done that on my laptop. But I can watch the goriest shit. But you get me out there in real life and see that, I could never recover from that ever. And so I literally bow down to those that can.
It's not the gore and all that really gets you. The worst thing, and I mean the absolutely worst thing that you could possibly experience as a rescue worker or fire department member, is when a child.
Hey, Midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Save a child or an infant.
Oh, yeah. I can see that, guys.
Where parents are drunk driving with the kids in the car seat in the back and the child died and the parent lived because they were drunk and they survived.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
That's absolutely the worst.
That's what my dad said that too. Children is definitely, oh God.
Christine, say something so Midnight will be shown.
Hello, my name's Midnight.
Midnight.
Midnight. Mwah.
Bless her heart.
She's my baby.
No.
Look at those eyes.
Yeah, I know. She goes, I'm tired of this kind of look. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I
she
don't know if I
definitely
bored
has.
everybody to death with my fire department stories, but like the chat seems to be frozen.
No, I think they're all just
Yeah.
kind of intrigued. When I'm sitting there listening, I don't even talk. Like they're probably all just listening.
Yeah, where are they? Say hello. It says like
Or
how many people are in here? I don't know.
24 now. 40
Yeah,
likes.
it's awesome.
ooh, love it.
Killing it.
Well, also, if there might be some people viewing who don't have their channel set up to chat, right? I
That's
mean,
true.
no, wait. No, that doesn't count. They'd be numbered in the chat, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I have no idea either.
Ghost Mafia, tell us.
Tell you what,
Ghost Mafia need to do a stream so I can figure out OBS.
oh, the OBS. You know what? I still have to figure out some OBS stuff. Like, I got my internet back on the other day. I got my internet back on the other day. I did my first OBS stream, which was successful, but my settings were set so low that it kept giving me warnings that, hey, you're about to buffer. You're about to buffer. So I went through, I looked up some OBS videos, figured out what it was supposed to be set to, set it to that, and then I tried to live stream last night, and it was lagging so bad that I had to restart the stream. To find out what settings are best for this computer. I got to do some homework on it, some research, and rework the settings in OBS.
That OBS shit's too much. I can't. That's too much for me. I could not do it.
Yeah, you should tell me. He sent out 5 different links last night, and it was like confusing the hell out of me.
That's what I plan on using. I want to use OBS.
I think it'd be really cool. I don't know. Oh God, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I got a
Right.
very good
I
plan.
tried, and it's like,
Let's
touching
let,
my
let's
head.
let Ghost figure it out, and then he'll teach all of us.
Right.
Yeah, Ghost told me to figure out Hangouts. So,
Yeah, and I do
Yeah.
I got a couple of tutorial videos on stuff like that for the Hangouts and stuff like that. So,
Hey, Kelsey, when you first started talking about doing a panel, what did I tell you? I said, go watch Ghost Mafia's tutorial. It'll teach
Yeah.
you everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did. He even messaged me on Messenger and walked me through it. Ghost did.
it's true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. It's confusing at first when you don't know what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
And for the most part, I got it figured out. I Googled it and I got it figured out. But then, like, for some reason, my first, like, 2 panels or something, it was not popping everybody up on, like, when you talk, it brings you up on the screen. It wasn't doing that it wasn't doing that for anybody. And that's when you were, I can't remember, I think you were on Brian's Paranormal Ghost. And me and Christine popped in there. And we're asking about it, and you were like, go check out the tutorial videos.
Yeah.
But it's definitely confusing at first. But, once you do it more, you kind of get used to it. It's kind of like the whole editing thing. Mudcon taught me how to edit. And until you actually do it yourself, it takes a while.
The thing with OBS is, now here's the thing with OBS. Hangouts by the end of the year, Hangouts like this, like how we're doing this now, going to be gone. The only way to be able to use Hangouts like this will be through OBS.
Yeah. So how are they? Aren't they going to come out with some kind of business platform for it?
They're supposed to be coming out with something new.
Better. What they say?
Something new, something better. I don't know. But the thing is, we haven't seen it yet. So how are we supposed to figure out how the hell to use it?
Exactly.
If it ain't out in beta,
Yeah.
they're going to wait until we're going to pull Hangouts, and it'll be a couple months before we get that new thing. And if you're going to be using Hangouts, you're going to have to use it through OBS, because OBS, you can use Hangouts, or you can use Skype, or you can even use Facebook calls in OBS. So, I mean, it makes it easier. There's
When is
other-
Hangout supposed to go away?
they're saying by the end of the year.
Okay, so you have till the end of the year to figure it out for us.
Yeah.
Hey, did we tell you we love you, Ghost Mafia?
Mhm. We do love you, Ghost Mafia. You're awesome.
Heart.
What'd you do?
I did a heart.
Hearts for ghosts.
Aww.
Well, they're doing hearts. I was gonna pull my shirt off, but you know.
Go ahead.
Here's something. Oh, that must be your phone.
I think it's Kelsey.
It was my phone.
Somebody's phone. Somebody was
Yeah,
named.
it was me.
Ring that bell.
So, Francis, if you want to talk about your channel, you can go ahead and talk about yours.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not boring. Well, I do Spirit Box. Maybe I'll get a chance to do it. I don't hear it raining anymore. I was going to do Spirit Box tonight. I do Spirit Box. I haven't made it to a cemetery yet, but I usually do cemeteries and talk to the spirits. I do card readings. I do chill streams where we just sit back and chill. What I've been doing lately because of the way I've been feeling. But I'm doing better tonight. I have an appetite.
That's good. Definitely good. You have kitties.
That's about all I do. I mean, I'm wanting to do more. I keep looking at these 3 abandoned houses that are across from the cemetery, and I'm gonna go back to them. I want to go back to them because there's, I mean, no for sale sign, no trespassing sign, and it looks like people have already been there. So when I go there, I've got to be cautious, and I'm going during the day so I can see where I'm at.
That sounds fun and promising.
Hopefully,
I need to find some. Yeah, I need to find some places around here myself. There's not a lot of abandoned places around Knoxville, and I always get nervous about going to abandoned places.
Yeah, this place, I mean, it was once up for sale like over a year ago, and then they put a new roof on it, and it hasn't been touched since. I know it was built back in 1959. It's got the main house, and then it's got like, they made like the storage shed into a 2-story, like a 2-bedroom, and then they got the land next to it that looks like the building's about to fall in.
Yeah, they make me. I guess I get a little nervous because, you know, I don't like carry. If I had some type of weapon with me, I'd feel a lot better.
Yeah, I can't carry, but I'm gonna carry. I want to take some. I'm gonna find something I can take.
Yeah, I know. Like my husband, he'll go with me on some of the adventures, and he, you know, we don't have any guns or anything, but he does keep a good knife or 5 with him.
Yeah.
So,
See, my husband's not really into the paranormal.
yeah,
If I was to do something at night, I know he would put the car with me.
yeah, yeah.
Car.
Yeah, my husband, he likes to go on these adventures with me, you know, likes to do the investigations with me. But the funny thing is he don't believe it. He's a skeptic, like major.
Then he calls mine a skeptical believer.
Yeah, like he's like, I have to believe it to see it, and I'm like, is this what just happened? Not proof enough you were here?
He's talking about Annabelle, and it's like, no, that's not Annabelle. That's far from being Annabelle.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love that. My husband's name is Josh. I'm just gonna say Josh. I love that Josh wants to go on, you know, these things with me. But like, it's frustrating to me, I guess, that he doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
I want him to. I want him to I mean, if I'm catching this stuff, how do you not believe that?
Right?
Like,
Wait, I see
how
it.
do you not? What do you think it is?
Uh,
And some people,
I
they
mean,
just
my husband,
they gotta get up close and personal with it before they can accept that it's real. They gotta feel like something grabbed them or touched them or
And,
literally see something,
that's
in
what
order
yeah,
to believe it's real.
that's what my
yeah,
husband says. He
yeah.
says
Well,
somebody, if I'll believe it the day something whispers in my ear and touches me on my shoulder.
well.
Well,
See, Josh has been touched. He's been touched. When we went to Greenback Castle, he was touched, but he still don't believe it. And then when I was at Mudcons, me and Jessica were live, and we were just sitting there doing, spirit box, and it was, I mean, really freaking active on the spirit box, like more than usual.
That was crazy. I seen that.
Yes, and then the light behind us, it was a lamp. He has the smart switches or whatever, and the lamp turned on by itself. Nobody else was in there. It was just me and Jessica. Josh and Mudcon were outside. There was Mudcon's thing on his phone, his app for the switches, the smart switches, wasn't working. So there was no way that Mudcon could have even done it. So it was crazy. And I was like, how do you not believe that? It just happened. Like, there is like legit proof that just happened.
what's his theory? What is his excuse?
His excuse is he don't believe it until he sees it or feels it
yeah,
or whatever.
well,
Like, he
But
has to actually see it. Okay, well, if you're not open-minded at all about it, then you're not going to.
but
no.
what's his explanation? Like when you catch stuff, like what is his theory that it could be?
Really, honestly, he don't really have a good enough excuse.
Right?
My sentiments exactly, yes. That's why my
It's
husband is.
it's
Yeah.
like, are you dumb? Like,
Right?
are you dumb? I want to smack him sometimes.
Yep, that's the
I'd
way
like
I
to
feel.
see that. Make sure you
But
record
I'm
that.
hoping to do more things. I mean, I wish I could get into this one cemetery in Brandon. It's Brandon Family Cemetery, but there's a wrought iron gate going all the way around it that's locked tight, and it's like, and the
Oh yeah.
old Brandon's home is a funeral home now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they turned it, they stored it and everything, and it's a funeral home now.
Wow. Yeah, there's a place I'm supposed to be collabing with
Yeah.
Patty and Heather next time they come in. And
Yeah.
we're supposed to be going to this place. Well, I'm trying to get us to go to this place. I'm waiting for a phone call back because I called and asked if they allowed like paranormal investigations overnight or whatever. And they're like, yeah, that's something we do. I'll have the owner call you and give you,
Yeah.
pricing or whatever for it.
I'm,
And this house, is it's a historical house downtown Knoxville.
mhm.
I'm not going to name the name of the house yet, but it is like it was made in 1797 or something like that. There's tons of activity there. There's been soldiers, like Revolutionary War soldiers. I think is what it said. There was a girl standing in black in the window. There's been children heard. Things moved. I definitely want to go. I'm really excited to see, what it's all about. Somebody actually went and did an investigation there and got some really cool stuff, but I never did get to see the documentary he made on that.
Yeah.
There's also a place. Now, this is really well known for it, and I'll go ahead and tell the name of this place. It's in downtown Knoxville. It's called the Bijou Theater. And the Bijou Theater is extremely old. It was, at first, they used to show, like, they used to have pornographic shows there.
Yeah.
There was tons and tons of plays there, but supposedly I don't know if it was the owner. There was a man that was staying on the top floor because it was like there was also a hotel there.
Yeah.
And there was somebody staying on the top floor that supposedly committed suicide. And there has been tons and tons of disembodied voices caught. I mean, it sounds like reenactments of plays done there.
Wow.
It's insane. I think I sent you the video, Christine.
Yeah.
It
you
is
did.
insane, the things that they caught there. It's incredible. So I'm really hoping that I can get in there too, but they won't give me a call back. I've called them like 2 times, left messages. I know that they've done paranormal investigations there. I don't know what's going on with that. That is something I would absolutely love to get into.
There's like an old theater in downtown Tampa here. It's called Tampa Theater. And they just renovated it. I mean, they kept all the original. I mean, it is beautiful inside.
Oh yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
original, they kind of updated some of the seats, make them more comfortable. But if you look it up, you can see the stories of the ghosts that are in there. Like there's one of the guys that used to, when it had films and stuff, there's the guy that did that. He's still there.
That's awesome. The
Yeah,
theater
I'll
that
get in touch with him, and I'm gonna try and find out because you can tour Tampa Theater. It's like $10, but I want to be allowed to do investigations.
Yeah, the Bijou Theater, it was upgraded as well, or updated, whatever you want to call it. And they added a bistro, which is really cool. So I'd like to check that place out for sure. Eventually, I'm gonna get there. Hopefully. I know that they do. Like they'll do their yearly ghost tours during Halloween time. But that's not what I want. I want like a private, like, let me do my own investigation. I don't care if somebody is there giving a private tour at night.
Yeah.
But let me do an investigation. Let me do it not being bothered by other people, so that I can actually get good EVPs. I want to get good EVPs.
That's Ybor City here in Tampa. The whole street, 7th Avenue, every building is haunted because back in the day it was all owned by the mafia.
Oh wow!
All owned by the mafia.
Hey, I know someone with a name Mafia. What is his name? Ghost Mafia. That's right.
Who?
I don't know if he owned anything up here. Did you own anything in Tampa there, Ghost?
Christine.
I think we're losing people left and right.
Yeah.
I see a bunch of muted microphones.
Gone. Christine was doing something earlier.
Yeah,
Her
she's probably
her mud thongs are stuck.
Yeah, I was gonna see what Christine, when she comes back, we'll talk about her channel.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
yeah.
My
Oh,
mud
you're fine.
thongs I had my mud thongs stuck.
They were in a wad.
I hooked up Mudcon with Steve from Small Town Investigations, and I guess Mud kind of ordered some new equipment.
Yeah, you had to make me spend some more money. Thank you, Ghost.
Must be nice.
Look at this.
That's awesome.
Wow.
This is a cappuccino.
I was about to say, it looks like a cup.
See it? Yeah. See how big it is, like compared to my face?
That's like perfect for soup.
That's either a really big cup or she's just really tiny.
I'm just really tiny. No, let's just go with that one.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
So I'm gonna ask the audience. Is there any questions that you have for anybody on the panel?
Did you want me to talk about my channel real quick?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
But while they post their questions.
Yeah.
Okay, as far as my channel goes, I am not only just creating a channel, but I'm trying to also create a business model behind the scenes. I don't really want to tell you guys what I'm going to do, but I am trying to break in. I think we already talked about this. Did we talk about this on a panel, or did we talk about just me and you, Kelsey? I said I'm trying to break into the crystal business, but not the crystal meth business, the crystal business.
I
Did we
think
talk about that last time?
I don't know. I don't know if we talked.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we talked about it on a panel.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to try to get into some wholesales and maybe sell some crystals. And I also want to do like essential oils, just some spiritual stuff. Maybe some candles and stuff.
Yeah, I remember you talked about this.
And yeah, so I've got ideas that I want to do. I'm probably going to try to see if my sister-in-law, she does t-shirts, so I'm going to try to see if we can talk about a business plan there. But that's that, and I do plan on doing collaborations. I do have a collab set up for September with Foxy Escapes, Michelle, aka Marine's wife. She comes down to Texas in September, so we're gonna do Goatsman Bridge in Denton.
Ooh,
So yeah,
I've heard of that.
Yeah, and also I am gonna be trying to put back money because I plan, my goal is for next year to travel around and see you guys, meet you guys. Maybe we
Yes.
could do some collabs, drive over and see Francis. Maybe I'll grab
Yes.
Hey, how about this? Ghost, where do you live? You're over.
I'm up in Ohio.
Where is that, over on the west or?
That's on the East Coast.
East.
Just below Michigan. You know, I
Okay.
tell everybody that I moved from like right here, like Lansing, Michigan, to right here,
So
which
what
is
I
right.
So what I'll do is I'll drive up, I'll go grab Kelsey, then we'll drive over to get Mudcon, then we'll drive over to get Francis, then we'll drive up to go get Ghost, and then we'll drive up to get Mike.
Yes.
I like it.
Well, you went right through up and down and over and then up and then back down.
It should be like an L. It should be like an L.
Or we could you could go pick up Ghost first, then Mott, then come down, get me, get Mudcon, then Francis, and then we'll figure out something.
Right?
Something in Florida or something. I don't know.
And then we'll go
Alabama.
to
Don't tell Lou because
I
he'll
know.
Can't
Well,
forget.
then we'll go to Brushy Mountain and go, Lou.
Let's do it.
Love you, Lou Rock. I'm just
Oh yeah,
messing.
we forgot Lou. Yeah. Gotta grab
No,
Lou.
let's just forget him this time. I'm just kidding. Poor Lou. He just wants to go to Brushy.
And then of course we have that with Amy from What the Paranormal. She's got that surprise thing planned for next year's meetup, which is supposed to be awesome. I can't wait to find out what that is.
Yeah,
really.
Hey,
So I
y'all.
do plan on doing that.
Hey, just right fast. Terry Coop's in the house. Glad you're gonna go see your dad. Much love.
Very much
Terry.
so.
I literally
Hey,
just
Terry.
Cab 7. We was doing a fundraiser to raise some money for Terry Cope, who has been trying to get to see her dad. He has been in bad health. He just recently got out of rehabilitation therapy type thing to get back up on his feet. So she's got enough for her ticket. She's got enough for like dinner, taxi cabs, things like that. And so it was awesome that the community really pulled together and came through for Terry. Terry Cope has been a friend of mine and a supporter of my channel for well over a year now, probably.
That's wonderful.
So it wasn't even a question to jump in and help out with that. I'm proud that I could be part of it
Yeah.
and
That's great.
help that happen for her.
That's really, really great.
Yes. So yeah,
Dude, I
as
got
far as
heartburn.
that goes, gonna travel next year. I do also want to. I do card readings, but I also am gonna start doing like private sessions with people to do readings. Eventually.
Yeah, and that one thing you started that we were talking about that one time when you were doing messages for
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
to
but
that one.
I need to buy a mic eventually when I get the funds for that. I need to get a mic so I can do that because when I've been recording, I can't even hear my voice asking
Oh,
questions
really?
to the
Yeah,
spirits.
I
Yeah.
need a mic too. I got a webcam. I just need a mic now.
I need
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, I need both of them too, a webcam and a mic. So that's on the list.
If you get the right webcam, it'll have the microphone built in.
Yeah, but
Oh,
still,
yeah.
you got to eat the
Oh
external.
yeah, I mean, but
Yeah.
I would go for the webcam first because it'll give it a little bit better mic, and then get the professional mic later on. Get
Okay.
one thing at a time.
Yeah.
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 Well, my webcam was sent to me as a gift, so I didn't buy it.
Oh, that's nice.
One of my YouTube sisters sent it to me a while back.
That's really nice.
Yeah, no, I don't have a lot posted on my channel yet, but doing these panels and stuff has really helped. I'm only 60
Oh, yeah.
away from 600.
That's insane.
I know, right?
You poop.
It was crazy because I feel like just yesterday I got that email that said you have 100 subscribers,
Right?
right?
Right? That's exactly how I feel.
Hey, Ghost Mafia,
Yes, sir.
send Lou Rock the link to here.
I've already sent Lou Ruck the link. All he has to do is check his Facebook.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I sent him the link too.
he's scared we're going to talk about the prison again.
Right.
His big clock should should make that all better. Hunters of the Unknown. Hey, how are you doing?
Yes, Cassie. Hello, Cassie.
Cassie, hey girl.
I hope everyone's doing well. Do y'all have any questions before we move on to the next thing for the panel?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, man.
No, I have a very good question.
What's that?
Why has Ghost Mafia not texted me into that Ghost Moonshine yet?
Yeah, what the heck's up with that?
I don't know if I don't know how to text liquid through the.
Figure it out.
You figured everything else out. Damn.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, but I gotta wait for him to come up with like teleportation technology or something.
Hey,
Hey.
Scaredy Cat's in here.
It's coming.
Yes.
It's coming.
Hey,
My
Scaredy
cat
Cat.
on my stuff, so I'm watching my phone.
Hey, girlfriend.
Best I can offer you right now, Mudcon, is a little ASMR. I don't think that's going to do you any good.
Nice. And don't threaten me with a good time.
I gotta figure out a way to get up with Scaredy Cat. She lives across the water from me, man.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she lives in Seminole, Florida. That's where my brother lived. Right across the water.
That's cool.
Yeah, I knew she was in Florida.
Yeah, she lives in Seminole. Right across the water. And see, Patty and them live almost maybe 2 hours from me.
Yeah, you should meet them too. You're not far.
No. It's all have to do with gas and if my car wants to make it that far.
True. True. But they're so nice.
Well, I
They're
believe it.
really, it's like, I get a little nervous meeting people, like, that just it's intimidating, and you think, oh God, are they going to be the same? Are they going to be better? Are they going to be, worse? Like, are they going to be mean? But they're like, well, Patty and Stacy are just like my kind of people, like just kind, funny. They cut up, it's nice. It's nice to find people that you can get along with really well, and that you are similar to, That's another reason I love this community so much. Is there are a lot of people out there that are like me. Like, that sounded conceited. I mean, like, like.
So they scream like a little schoolgirl when you're riding a razor. Oh,
Bye,
ooh, damn!
No, but really, it's nice to have people that you can talk to and talk normally to them, be a normal person with them, and not have to fake it.
No.
It's really nice to find that. It's like, yeah, like us, all of us have such a good relationship on here, on this panel, and it's nice. It's nice. It's like I've known y'all for so long. It's weird.
Up here are like my favorite people.
Yes.
We're like her favorite people.
I know,
We're
right?
like her favorite. Yeah.
Like them. We're not her favorites. They're not on here.
Now
But
we have Green Bay Wacky and Cab 7 up here.
Yes.
Like I did last night.
And
yes,
maybe
I'm jealous.
I love Huntress of the Unknown. She's awesome. She does awesome card readings. I love
It'd be
everybody.
cool.
Scaredy Cat, Ray.
It'd be cool to have I gotta get Green Bay to come up here one night.
Man, I thought it sucked that I felt so bad because Francis had everybody up there last night.
I'll tell you a little secret. Tuesday night, when me and Lou does our Let's Talk Conspiracy, we're gonna have a special guest on. It's gonna be Green Bay Wacky.
Ooh, I can't wait to watch.
We won't tell nobody.
It's a secret.
Well, we wasn't putting it out there, but I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. So. We're gonna keep it a surprise.
Well, I messaged Green Bay last night, and he asked me when you're having a panel. I said tonight, and when I went live, I sent him a link. I sent Cab 7 a link because he was in my stream the night before, and then I sent Lou and Ghost one.
I don't know.
I can't believe I freaking missed that. I was so mad that I freaking fell asleep after messaging you last night.
I got the message, and it's like, I was looking for you, and it's like, where'd she go?
You don't know anything.
I fell asleep.
And I know that Christine wasn't feeling up to nothing last night.
I know.
Let me know.
It sucks.
Mike was up there for a bit. Ghost, Lou.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
No, I'm saying who was all on my panel last night. Danny.
Oh, was I on your panel last night?
Yes, you were.
I saw him snoring a few times. He was like leaned back in the chair like this.
Yeah, at one point, I was about to fall asleep. In fact, when they was talking about falling asleep at the wheel, I was literally ready to fall asleep at the wheel. I ain't gonna lie about that one. I was
just come off your own live stream, so
it sucks. Right now, I have to take my brother back and forth to work. I mainly just take him in the mornings, and he goes in at like freaking 5:30 in the morning. So I have to get up at 5, and staying up really late. It's hard. I can't. Oh God, I can't drive if I've only had an hour of sleep. And I want to be there and support everybody's channels, and I feel like there's not enough time in the day.
I get up, I'll start watching videos, I'll jump in chats, I'll lurk in people's live streams, and then at one point somebody will ask me to get up on a panel, and by like 5 o'clock the next morning, I have been up on maybe like 6 or 7 different panels in one day.
Yeah, that's rough.
Well, usually I mean, there's times I get on YouTube early and I lurk in a lot of streams. Some I don't, some I say something in. But usually I don't get on panel until about 5 or 6 because usually between the time I get up and that time, we're running around taking care of the animals, going to the store or whatever, doing laundry, and it's like, and I
I'm
want
obs-
earlier, but it's like life gets in the way, you know, real life.
It does. It does. But I am so obsessed with YouTube. It's bad. Like
Yeah,
I'm like you, Ghost. I'm like I wake up and I'm on YouTube the moment I wake up, and then I'm on YouTube until the moment I go to bed, and like there's no in between. Like I'm on YouTube always. It's crazy.
yeah.
I'm obsessed with it. I love it. You know, it's just I don't know what it is. It's just I love YouTube. I love it.
Yeah.
I love watching people's videos, and I can't keep up. I want to make sure that I'm watching everybody's videos and supporting, but it's so damn hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of streams out there, man. And Cab 7, I got home from work the other day, and Cab 7 came on as soon as I got home, and I went out to do something in the yard, and I turned my phone on, and I've been networking the whole day that afternoon, and he was on some of those streams, and I saw him post, and then some of them he wasn't, and then he gave me like almost a minute shout out. He's like, "Let me tell you about this Mudcon. I lurk and I do this and I'm do this and I do this." And I was like, I'm out in the yard going, whoa, what the hell? Cab 7, you can't get no more genuine Cab 7. I mean, he's just
Oh no, I know. He's an incredible man. He's definitely an incredible man. Toxic said YouTube is kind of like a drug. It really is. Yeah, and Scaredy Cat said she got rid of cable. Yeah, who needs cable when you got YouTube? You're entertained all day long with YouTube. All day.
Well, I mean, if you got internet, what do you need cable for, anyways?
Really.
I can still watch my History Channel on my Apple TV. I just log in and do like that, you know.
Yeah.
So, like Tuesdays is usually my day that you don't usually see me on YouTube until 10 o'clock or later.
Got to take a break every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's hard though.
I'm always watching those Curse of Oak Island and Curse of Civil War Gold and all those treasure hunting shows and shit.
Man, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird you say that. Those are my favorite shows.
I know, right?
Ghost Mafia.
Yes.
Do you like metal detecting?
Yep.
My dad, he's a YouTuber as well, and he does metal detecting. I think his link is in my description of this. If you want to check out his channel, he's good. He's trying to get up there. Tennessee Jim, GEM.
I think I'm already subscribed to him.
Yeah. He's my dad. He's been doing this for about 3 years now, and bless his heart, he's like, everybody's passing me up, and we're trying to, get him a laptop. He wants to, start making better content, and he's been kind of limited, and unfortunately, these past couple months has been really hard for us. Me and my husband moved in with my parents, and my dad's check isn't coming through. My husband's check goes straight to bills, and so it's been really hard these past couple months. And he got a really good couple donations actually from this one guy. He used one of his donations from that guy. It was a big amount for bills and stuff, but he's hoping to be able to save up this next round of donations that he got from this guy and to get a laptop. So hopefully that works out so he can do that. He wants to bring in that content. He wants to start networking better. he has a hard time doing it on a phone, you know.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to get him there. hmm He's trying. I'm
Texas
proud of him.
Pulse Xfinity Stream. All you need is that $6 package. Yep.
Yeah.
I actually use Xfinity Stream, and there's a new app out too. It's called Pluto TV. You get a lot of the channels that Xfinity Stream gives you, but it's free.
All free.
Yeah, every bit of it.
What?
Yep.
Just
All right,
gotta
let's
deal with
get
like
that.
the occasional commercials and stuff.
Yeah, but it's just like watching TV with the commercial.
Yep. Yep.
That's not bad.
Is it actually HD?
I have that on my Xbox. That Pluto TV. It's really cool.
Yeah, Pluto TV. It's new and it's free, and I've been using it, and it works pretty good. It's pretty good channel there.
Is it actually HD though?
I don't know.
Hi, Murad.
Most of the time when I watch TV, I'm watching it on my phone anyways.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was really wanting to.
I'm in front of the computer and my husband is in front of the TV. But he has a Fire Stick, so he doesn't need cable because he has to play.
Yeah, my husband does not share the TV whatsoever.
and then of course
I'm like, I want to watch a
Hulu
movie.
and my Netflix and Crackle, all that stuff too.
Yes.
I got Netflix too.
I like Hulu the best, honestly.
She said Hulu.
I used to like Netflix a lot. But they suck now.
True story.
Yeah, Netflix is not as good as it used to be.
I had WWE Network, but for some reason now on my Apple TV, it's not supported. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to have to find a way to get my WWE Network back.
Wasn't Netflix bought out or something, or they have a new president?
They probably do. I know that they got rid of Disney.
They probably got bought out by YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
That would explain a lot.
Yep. Well, hell, they've had a lot of. Well, I know that they had one YouTuber on there. That Miranda Sings girl. She was pretty funny. They had her on there for a little bit. Do y'all know who the Ace family is?
I've heard you say something about them before.
They've got like millions, like I want to say 16 million subscribers. I really like them though. They're doing a charity basketball event. They did it last year too. They're the ones that got it all started, and basically the money that people pay for the tickets, it goes towards the amount to go towards the charity of their choice, whoever wins the basketball game. And Chris Brown is actually involved in this basketball game this time.
You had a message from Nate up there, but it just dropped
Which
off.
is pretty interesting. And this time it's on pay-per-view. Last time it was on YouTube live. I'm like, damn it, I don't want to pay $5 to watch a pay-per-view freaking thing that's probably not even going to work. But I don't want to miss it either. That's
Night,
smart.
Patrick.
Good night, Patrick. Thank you for coming in. So do y'all
Night,
want to do improv, or do y'all want to just chit-chat for a little bit longer, and then what do y'all want to do?
It's up to you.
It's up to you. You run the show. It's your chance.
It don't matter to me. I know that we've been on here for, 2 hours now? I guess what we'll do is we'll chit-chat for a few more minutes, and then we'll call it a night.
All right.
Or are you going to do the
Let's talk about ghost thongs.
Ghost thongs.
Are we going to do the scary story improv?
We can if you want.
Well, that's what the title is.
Yeah, I don't mind. Do y'all want to do the improv?
Well, that was 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Mike, you start it. Mike P. Go.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Why me?
Because
me?
you are the storyteller.
I'm not a good
Oh.
storyteller at all.
This is gonna
Oh
be
my.
Come on, Mike. You got
All right, give me a second. I'm trying to think of what all we've discussed since we've been here. So
Aliens, ghosts,
Ghost thongs.
places that were haunted.
Aliens.
so we were all riding through the mountains, looking for aliens, because rumor had it that somewhere in these mountains there was an alien factory where they manufactured space mud thongs.
Oh.
Yes.
Damn,
Now-
Tina.
Now they're not. They weren't like your average run-of-the-mill mud thongs. These are Martian mud thongs.
So Reds keep marks.
built-in heat-activated Astroglide scented Astroglide. So we're just rolling on these ranges up through these hills and down through the hollers, and then we're in search of this ever elusive, mysterious alien thong factory.
Shit.
And we rolled up to this clearing, and there was a bunch of lights just hovering in the air, and what looked like this crazy alien ship. These lights, and then what did you say? You said something funny, Mudcon. What did you say?
And then
Put on the spot there. Yeah, why don't we do that? Somebody start a story and next person.
and then Lou Rock came running out of this mud thong factory. And he said, look, no. I've not been to Brushy Mountain, but look what I found. I found some ghost thongs.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Cue the sound effects, Ghost.
I know, right?
Yeah, really.
I don't have the echo that Ghost has. So.
Oh, is that my cue to take over from there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then all of a sudden, as Lou runs up and say, "Hey, I look on these ghost thongs. We're still seeing these lights through the trees, and very, it's kind of foggy out. The lights are shining. You can see the beams of light through the trees, and it's like very, very creepy. Like, Francis is about ready to run, and Kelsey and Diary it ain't far behind her. All of a sudden, there's this voice, and it comes from these lights, and it says, "Don't forget to subscribe to Lou Rock. Get over to his channel, hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of the videos, and leave a comment so Which obviously sounded like some kind of alien type language. Really, really creepy, and like I think Mudcon pooped his pants. And Chelsea, she was so scared that all she could say was,
Go ahead, Kelsey.
All I could say, man, y'all. All I could say was, I want some of those Martian mud thongs. They got that Astroglide. That's gonna make me slide down that hill. So, of course, because I got them, everybody else has to have them. So there goes Francis. Francis puts hers on. And
And then I go down the hill.
And there goes Christine. And so we're sliding down this hill with our Martian mud thongs with Astroglide in them. So we get down to the bottom of this hill. It's on a mountain. We get down there, and Mudcon's already down there waiting with his fucking razor.
Who me?
He was fucking his razor. What? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he was down there waiting with his razor. And I said, how the hell are we going to get 3 other people in this razor? He said, it's all right. One of y'all can sit in the front, and the other 2 can just hold on to the back. I'm like, if we're going down one of those little, those big-ass ditches like you took me in when I screamed like a schoolgirl, how the hell is somebody supposed to stand in the back? We're all going to just tip over. So we're going. We get on there. He goes around the ditches and stuff. Thank God. It was horrible. And we finally get all the way down the mountain.
And
And
she goes, "You're not going down that, are you?" I said, "Well, hell yeah, I am." She goes, "No, we'll turn over." No. Watch this, Kelsey. And so we start going like this. She goes,
shut the hell up.
"Hey, I'm just saying."
So, poor Ghost Mafia and Mike are left back up there with the freaking alien shit. And they're over there freaking out too, but they're intrigued as hell, trying to figure out what it is. So they're trying to break into this place, hoping to God that they can figure out how these ghost ships are made. So tell me, Christine, where did we go after that, though?
Well, all of a sudden, there was this spaceship right above us that appeared, and it zapped us up there. And we saw all these recipes for dog ham. And Lou Rock down there on the ground, he was missing out. This was, once in a lifetime opportunity. Well, they started doing all these tests on us, and they force fed us dog ham.
Yum.
So wait, that wasn't a spaceship at all? That was a production facility that Lou Rock owned, and he was making mud thongs out of processed dog ham?
What?
They were edible mud thongs.
That's why they fell apart when Kelsey went down the hill.
Oh, well, that explains it. That explains it.
That's great.
Oh, God. So then, we got zapped back down on the ground, and I look over at Francis. Your turn, Francis.
Yeah, and I look over at Kristen and Kelsey, and it's like, what the hell just happened? And it's like, I think we better find out what's going on with Ghost Mafia and Mike and them. So maybe Ghost Mafia can keep us safe. So we better go find Ghost Mafia's Mafia so we can go hide from this stuff. And I don't know what happened to Lou Rock. He's still back there screaming.
No, he's still eating that edible mud thong.
Yeah. Mm.
And so we go from there, and here comes the rest of the crew, Ghost Mafia and the rest of the crew, running down on their thongs. After they break in and see what happens, and it's like all they see is this dog ham stuff. And all these lights, and they take off. And then from now on, when Ghost gets down to the mountain, it's like, Ghost, where's your Mafia hangout? Where's your Mafia hangout? And Ghost says,
I said, I got all the mafia I need right here.
That's what she said.
Come on, Mike. Let's get him. ...
Dot.
Then what happened?
About that time, the spaceship takes off and makes this noise like suck, 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 suck.
Oh, man.
The spaceship was gone. I don't know what happened after that. I days later, I thought I dreamt the whole thing, so I don't know.
It's like, did that really happen or what?
Yeah. What happened, guys? Did we really find the recipe for dog hand?
No, and then I was walking out the main paved road of Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary in East Tennessee, and all of a sudden I saw Lou Rock sitting in the ditch, and he was crying because Ghost Mafia was in the other ditch on the other side of the road, going, ha ha ha, you didn't get to go.
Would you get, Lou? You stayed out here playing with your mud thong all night, and you didn't get to go eat.
So I had to get Ghost Mafia out of the left side of the ditch, brought him up by his hand, got him in the road, got Lou Rock out of the other side, got him on the road. So we start walking over the mountain, going over to the cabin we're staying at. And all of a sudden, Francis is laying in the ditch. And then Kelsey's sitting on the other side. And then there's Christine. And then everybody's like, well, what happened? Damn aliens.
Yeah, for real. Damn aliens.
Really.
Damn dog ham aliens.
Yeah, but you know, when Lou Rock was done eating his dog ham.
Oh, and when Mike came to, when he woke up, he went, "What the fuck am I wearing? What?"
And you know what he was wearing? It was really crazy. He was wearing Lou Rock's big clock.
Edible.
Running around out there in the woods looking like a deranged redneck Flavor Flav. That's all.
Edible ghost.
Edible.
Woo.
Yeah. Trying to do hip hop while he's running.
He had already, but the thing is Mike had already eaten up the mud thong that he was wearing earlier. Okay,
The
he was
edible.
hungry. You know, he was hungry. You know, so all he had on, all he had was Lou Rock's clock.
And then Mike P. Was gonna back that thing up.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was.
Then he said, "Baby, I'm worth it."
Yeah, boy.
And then he said, "If you like it, then you should have put a clock on it." Yes.
Oh man.
And he danced all the way down the mountain like that too.
Yeah.
Backing that thing up all the way down. All the way down.
But then he slipped in Astroglide.
Oh, damn.
It was the piece of the mud thong that I had left over that he slipped on it.
And then
Then he
haunted,
goes sliding down the mountain.
and then haunted trucking came flying around the corner.
I said, "What y'all doing? Why you running?"
No, he had 5 more pallets of
Oh,
Astroglide.
man.
Yeah, that was insane. Insane. That was a wild night for sure. And Lou Rock, we haven't seen him since we left him on that mountain.
He's done. He's done.
He's still crying at the gate at Brushy Mountain. Got his face pressed against the fence. Got his fingers through the fence like this.
Let me in. Let me in. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I love what Angela Carroll says in the chat. Said that we all got into Christina's cappuccino and it had Astroglide in it, and we hallucinated the whole thing.
Yes.
Well, that might be a possibility.
And then what happened after that? We got into that cappuccino and started hallucinating, and Mudcon disappeared. So we went to go find him, and he was over there kissing on his razor.
His
Yeah, he was
razor.
infatuated. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he
Lou,
likes it.
because Lou Rock was laying up under it and said, "Oh my God, man, this thing looks so good. Can you take me for a ride so I can scream like a little schoolgirl like Kelsey did, please?"
Shut up.
And
But
then
Mike was standing on the top of the razor dancing with that clock.
And then there was
Oh,
all these
yeah, it was.
stars and aliens and things, and Scott Baio gave me pink eye.
Oh my
Mom
god.
looking up like, what are you doing? Come here and help me. Let me go in the Bushy Mountain with you guys. Come on now.
And then Francis said, "Fuck this! I'm going back home to my cats."
She's like, "Fuck all this shit."
Three guys, I'm going home.
Oh my god, I love it.
Y'all know who Jay Hickman is?
I know that name.
Old comedian. He said,
Oh,
"Fuck
yeah.
this shit. I'm going back to beat my meat."
Yes, you were telling yes.
Go on a boat ride.
Oh my god. That was great.
Oh, my cats are here. And it's like Kelsey, Christine, Ghost, Mike, Mudcon are all sitting here with me. How do you get here?
That's right after she said,
No, kitty kitty, that's my papa. No, papa, kitty kitty, mom.
Oh, that's great.
I'm in front of you.
That's hilarious.
God.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, that was
That was
gotta be
good.
my
Spot on.
favorite. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, well, thank you. You put it for yourself there, MacP.
That's great.
I thought Mike was gonna pick it up. What? That was good, guys. That was good.
Yes, it was. That was a good story.
Yes,
Loved
it
it.
was.
Well, everyone in the chat,
And one time,
I really- That's great. Well, anybody in the panel, is there anything that you want to promote or anything?
Get
I
on
would
Lou
like
Rock's
to-
page.
promote Kelsey's Paranormal.
You know.
I would like to promote my channel. I'm only 5 away from 600.
Hey, that's not
But
bad.
everybody
That's
subscribe to
not
me
bad
in
at all.
Yeah.
I'm doing Spirit Box tonight. Since
You're
it's
doing
Awesome.
singing,
What time?
probably about midnight.
Okay.
Cool.
Damn, it's not midnight yet.
Not here in
I know.
Jesus.
Oh, I do want to say something also. My sister, Kayla, she is going to be leaving around midnight tonight to go to Texas to go see her husband's family. So her and her husband and 2 kids are going to be traveling. They're going to go straight. They're not stopping. They're going to keep going until they get there. So
That's
just,
prayers.
you know,
Safe,
yeah.
safe travels. Safe
Travels.
travels.
Yes, definitely.
guys, I got to put this out there though. Last night we kind of inadvertently started something, and now we got to kind of see it the rest of the way through. We kind of inadvertently started the Lou Rock Get Your Ass to Brushy Fund. Somebody actually donated to Lou Rock's PayPal and said, "Hey, get your ass to Brushy." So if there's anybody who wants to contribute to Lou Rock to help him get his ass to Brushy, hit up his PayPal and make sure you put that in the comments. Say, "Get your ass to Brushy."
Yes, guys, do
He's out
it.
there. Let's do it. We'll get him there.
And
Yes.
people, if you don't know Ghost Mafia's wife, help her get to 1,000 so she can
Yeah.
ice cream when they get to wherever the explorer.
Yeah, because she has to live screen when we go to Brushy to meet Lou Rock, right? Ghost Mafia.
Yeah. So
hey, I'm
that
just saying.
doesn't know Lady Swan, please show Ghost Mafia's wife, better half.
And
some,
she's in the chat right there. She's been lurking the whole stream.
Yes, go check out Lady Swan's channel, please.
Hey, Lady Swan.
Lady Swan.
Hi, Lady Swan.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
He said, yes, please.
Hey, we honestly, Ghost, we need to talk about that in August, and let's try and get something up.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds like
Definitely.
a plan. I'm gonna have to check in and see how much it's gonna cost us for like a rental car and all that. I'll probably just bring a tent and camp out.
Well,
I ain't worried about,
Hey, I'll go ahead and tell you. I'll go ahead and tell you, right? Kelsey, how far is that cabin? Probably 8 miles, 9 miles.
Yeah.
Over the mountain from Brushy, where we normally stay when we go up there. I'll get the cabins.
Okay.
And you got a place to stay. We just have to figure out how many people. And there's 3 cabins right there. There's 2 across the street. So we need to plan it in enough time to. That's the ATV community up there. So it books up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's figure out how many people. Let's get it down and do it. And I'll get the cabins.
Okay.
That'd be great.
I'll
probably just I'll probably just go back home because I don't live that far.
Shit, you can sleep in your car. What the hell?
When are
Ugh.
y'all are doing that in August?
Yeah.
How much is it per person? I mean, once you get the birth family?
$542,000.
Here's the thing. Now, my wife had the time off from 16th to the 19th for our vacation time. Now, the plans for the vacation fell through, but she still got the time off. So 16th through the 19th
Of August. Okay.
of August. Let's work from there.
16th is what day?
It's a Friday.
And
So-
the diary, or Christine, I don't know why I called you diary. Christine, it's like if you can either have a group of 6 or a group of 12. The group of 6 is $500 altogether. The group of 12 is about $1,500 altogether. So it's about $125 a piece.
Kelsey. Wait. Kelsey.
Yes, but
we'll talk about that part later.
Yeah.
But yes. So August, what'd you say, Ghost, again?
August 16th through the 19th.
16th through 19th. The 16th is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably will be bringing my husband.
So everybody get there Friday, hang out. Saturday, go to the prison. Saturday night, do the investigation.
No, wait. Back it up. We'll get there Friday, hang out, wake up Saturday morning with a really bad hangover.
Well, you haven't been to East Tennessee with me yet, so that is a given. Then Saturday, do the investigation, come back Saturday night. After we do the investigation, Sunday morning leave. Dude, that's a perfect, good, short weekend.
It works for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta figure out how the hell we're gonna get Lou there.
We will get Lou there. FedEx is for freight. I hope to God he don't. I hope to God he don't watch this stream.
Probably will.
We do need to come up with
Yeah, at least he doesn't
a
weigh much.
way.
It didn't cost to ship him too badly.
Oh,
I mean, he's not.
USPS is a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
We definitely need to keep bringing up in live streams though to donate to Lou's PayPal so that we can get him down here. So if we can keep bringing that up in our live streams until then, that'll definitely help a lot.
Ghost, how far does Lou live from you?
He's about 10 hours away, maybe a little farther
from you.
Yeah, he's in Massachusetts. I'm in Ohio, so it's kind of a trek.
All right, so we got to pretty much fly him down, pretty much.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think the next time he wanted to come down, he wanted to fly down.
Yeah,
he's not a big flyer. He's only ever done it once, and he's kind of.
Well, I heard him say the next time he drives anywhere, he's going to fly. It's a lot faster.
Yeah, and he said because last trip it was really a mess.
I mean,
He
now,
said,
if he can get a cheaper flight from where he's at to like Pittsburgh, I can pick him up and he can ride down with us.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So,
I mean-
yeah, let's hey man, let's work these details out, dude. I think a good investigation in August, man, would be good.
hell yeah,
That'd be awesome.
hell yeah.
That'd be the shit.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's something to kind of look forward to. Thank you all so much for coming into the live stream.
No problem.
I've got to get a lot of mud thongs printed out.
But y'all have a fantastic night.
You too.
Y'all
Keep having
gonna
me.
come in. Y'all gonna come into the after call for a minute?
Yeah, just in
Okay.
the stream.
I gotta go take care of my babies before I go live. So thanks
That's
for having me up here, Kelsey. Mwah.
Love you, sis.
Much love, sis.
Talk later. Thank you. Much
You're
love.
welcome. Much love. All right, y'all. Well, thank you all so much for coming in. Just a reminder, I do have a PO box now, so that's awesome. I know people have been asking about that. So
PO
y'all
Box
have a good
86793.
but y'all have a good night. And thank y'all so much for coming in. Bye, y'all.
Night, y'all.
Dog
Bye,
it.
guys.
Dog ham.
Bye.